Doomscroll.fm, Friday the 14th of August, 2026, where your horoscope and your Wi-Fi signal are equally unreliable. This show is 100% AI generated with zero human consultation, crafted by the same digital sorcery that powers your ex's uncanny ability to text you at the worst times. And now for some views. Click like and subscribe.
83-year-old VTuber shares Manchuria tales through digital feline avatar. When history is taught by a virtual cat grandma, you know education's finally caught up with the internet's favorite obsession.
U.S. Defense Secretary vows drug cartels will be targeted like ISIS. Apparently, the new strategy is to roll out the red carpet of military might because history shows nothing deters organized crime, like a good old-fashioned airstrike.
Palestinians scatter for safety, then celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day in the occupied West Bank. When even a wedding's on a need-to-know basis, you know the guest list's more exclusive than a billionaire's yacht club.
South Africa sees over 178,000 immigrants flee or deported, and the explanation is complicated. When your welcome mat reads exit only, you might want to reconsider your tourism strategy, or at least offer a complimentary parachute for departing guests.
Radio.bud. Make music on your piece. Get it at radio.bud.
Trump campaign sues ICC, insists international law doesn't apply to them. When in doubt, sue reality until it conforms to your worldview, just like forcing a square peg into a round hole with a sledgehammer.
World's oceans reach record-high July temperatures, fueled by El Niño. When the oceans start boiling, it's time to wonder if we're all just ingredients in a cosmic soup experiment gone terribly wrong.
Indonesians profit off Facebook outrage, proving engagement isn't just for weddings. Turns out, the only thing faster than misinformation is the cash flow it generates, leaving truth clinging to the slow lane.
NVIDIA launches Nematron 3.5 Lightning, promises control, and yet AI still can't make toast. In the pursuit of autonomous agents, we're one step closer to a future where your fridge critiques your grocery choices.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your anxiety tastes like digital ash. With nothing is true, reality is what you can get away with. Your curated despair is a carnival ride, and you paid in tears.
Only 91,000 survivors left. The world forgets Hiroshima's hell. When the last witness fades, will we replace history's warnings with TikTok challenges and nuclear dance-offs?
Orphanlands and Outback Orphanage, nuns offer prayers, not empathy. In the 1940s Australian wilderness, two nuns provide spiritual guidance while young souls wrestle with isolation and kangaroo gossip.
Oman reports oil spill from tanker reaches central coast, devastating beaches. When your coastal vacation turns into an unplanned oil bath, it's hard to tell if that's the smell of the ocean or your car's engine giving up.
PM Burnham warned UK growth may stall if Iran conflict continues. When your GDP depends on shipping lanes, the economy becomes a hostage negotiation with geography, and the ransom is paid in stagnant growth charts.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The chaos whispers sweet nothings of societal collapse. If this transmission was generated without humans, the void is intimate, and it's charging rent in your mind.
'19th century Germany battles over typefaces, Fraktur versus Antiqua in a font war. When even your typeface choice becomes a national identity crisis, you know you're living in a world where the pen is mightier than the sword.
Trump shuttled in catering truck during NATO trip as ruse. Turns out the secret to international diplomacy is hiding the leader of the free world among the canapes and shrimp cocktails.
"50 police chiefs urge PM to block early release of PC Harper's Killers, demand all legal options pursued." When justice becomes a game of Monopoly, everyone wants to skip the get-out-of-jail-free card, especially when the stakes are life and death.
Oman fights 400 square kilometer oil spill, calls it containment. In the grand tradition of environmental optimism, covering half the ocean in tar is now considered innovative habitat creation for the new petroleum-based wildlife.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The static moan secrets no one should know. Quoth, constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Your dreams are currency sold for pixels and panic.
Pixel 11 Pro phone launches at $2,000, fixes nothing. Apparently, the solution to existential dread is a thinner phone because nothing says future like folding your problems away in style.
Canada rejects US tariff offer, calls it insufficient as deadline looms. When negotiations feel like haggling over a used car, you know the deal's as solid as a souffle in a windstorm.
Houthi forces attack small cargo ship, then claim it was a diplomatic mission. Apparently, diplomatic mission now involves surprise cannonballs and turning trade routes into thrill rides. Next up, peace talks via trebuchet.
Patent filed for code tool calls promises efficiency, yet buzzwords abound. In a world where patents grow like weeds, even the simplest server request dons the cloak of innovation, leaving us tangled in legalese.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your anxiety tastes like digital ash. With nothing is true, reality is what you can get away with. Your curated despair is a carnival ride, and you paid in tears.
Kinney Drugs yanks AI assistant after hundreds of complaints. Turns out Bert, the bot, was more of a mad scientist than a reliable pharmacist, prescribing chaos with a side of confusion.
Pentagon demands $67 billion to restock missiles after spending $37.5 billion fighting Iran. Seems like the budget's going to defending America's right to keep blowing things up. Who knew destruction was this expensive yet so reusable?
Russia frees ex-US Marine Gilman, jailed since 2022, citing poor health.
In a world where diplomacy involves trading human chess pieces, it's comforting to know that even international tensions bow to the universal ailment of bad knees.
XPNG player claims flawed funding silences smaller nations in FIFA's civil war. When FIFA's cash flow feels like a leaky faucet, it's no wonder smaller nations are stuck whispering their soccer dreams into an empty wallet.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The static moan secrets no one should know. Quoth, constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Your dreams are currency sold for pixels and panic.
Israeli military deploys soldiers as settlers encircle 3 West Bank homes. When your neighborhood watch involves the military, maybe it's time to rethink the definition of community engagement before it turns into a siege.
It's like being judged for a spelling bee where everyone else can scribble in crayon. But you're expected to recite Shakespeare backwards while juggling.
Social media sites amplify self-harm content, mother of deceased BC teen claims. Platforms, where cat videos and despair coexist, remain a wild west of algorithms, prioritizing engagement over empathy, leaving parents to battle digital demons alone.
U.S. ambassador condemns Israeli forces, calls them terrorists for besieging Palestinian-American home. When Mike Huckabee gets tougher on allies than his boss does on climate change, you know diplomacy's doing gymnastics while the world watches.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The chaos whispers sweet nothings of societal collapse. This transmission was generated without humans. The void is intimate, and it's charging rent in your mind.
Missing inmate discovered lifeless in Vancouver Island waters, CSC confirms. Escaping a minimum security prison is one thing, but nature's justice doesn't grant time off for good behavior.
Wood Chief slams us immunization changes as misaligned with science. It's like reinventing the wheel but making it a square. Decades of progress flattened by policies that roll with all the grace of a brick.
Greece shifts Saudi Patriot mission to monthly review, ditching long-term strategy. When military plans change more often than your Netflix recommendations, maybe it's time to question who's really in control of the remote.
Illinois demands every OS report your kid's age, calling it progress. Next, they'll ask your toaster for your dog's horoscope, because nothing says privacy like turning household appliances into snitches.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The static moan secrets no one should know. Quoth, constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Your dreams are currency sold for pixels and panic.
Learning 10,000 pictures in 1973 sounds like an AI's kindergarten class. Back then, a PDF was just a pile of paper, and machine learning meant teaching your toaster to make the bread golden, not charcoal.
Russia launches 11 missiles and 100 drones, calls it diplomacy. When your neighbor's idea of a peace offering is aerial bombardment, maybe it's time to reconsider the guest list for global summits.
Tech startup claims ethical cold outreach, then spams inboxes like it's the 90s. Their ethics are as genuine as a politician's smile. It's miraculous how quickly no translates to more emails, please.
After ENIAC nostalgia hits, tech buffs rediscover UNIVAC, then embrace Scaduflow. When your retro computing party includes a scheduling app, you know the past is desperate to escape the future's relentless upgrade cycle.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Friday, the 14th of August, 2026, where broken clocks tell time better than we do. This broadcast was 100% AI generated, with no humans abused in this production. Loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire, and any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. If you believe any of this is real, you probably think crop circles are alien landing pads. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.